welcome to another studio vlog. I just ran the site's first sale, well, not the site, the Etsy shop's first sale, and it was for Friday the 13th. Had a super cute banner, and I almost was worried I'd have to come up here and say I didn't make any sales, but I did. Yay! Thank you so much to Donna for watching the last vlog and making a purchase. You do not know how much that means to me. Like, seriously, I appreciate it so much. So I'm gonna start working on her order. Also, I sold something on eBay today and I will have to ship that out. And the last thing is I have a interview with the hiring manager. I'm really nervous because the recruiter part went great, but she didn't really know too much about the job description, it seemed like. She had the gist of it, but even when I was asking more in-depth questions about the job, she was like, oh, save that for the hiring manager. That's a good question, but they'll have more information. So I hope that her screening was accurate for what they wanted. Not that I'm not happy to get to the next round, but if it isn't the right fit based off of that, I will feel sad. I really need to practice and really know the technical side of Shopify, so I gotta really dive into that today. Oh, my hair's a little funky. It is only 8 in the morning and I'm sweating like crazy. It is very hot. We are having a heat wave. Woohoo! Okay, but anyways, no more complaining. Gotta get to work. I've been making it a point to scrapbook around, 6:30 right now. So before I start cooking, when Matt gets home, or before Matt gets home, to just kind of give myself a break from the computer because I stare at it all day, from preparing for jobs, applying for jobs, doing YouTube stuff, making products, designing, just watching YouTube also. So I've been trying to give myself a break mentally and also for my eyes, to not look at a screen. I mean, yeah, I'm watching TV, but it's a larger screen and it's not right in my face. Yeah, I'm also really behind in my scrapbook, so this is another way to kind of get me to work on it. So I don't get too much time in it. I'll be home in 30 minutes and I'll start cooking soon, but it's been nice to kind of force myself to take a break and do something creative that's not on the computer. I just had a interview with the hiring manager for a job that I really wanted. To be honest, I'm not sure how it went. He was hard to read, I guess, or just I'm not sure if he thought my experience was in line with what he wanted. I'm honestly not sure. I hope that he feels that I can do the job. Maybe I need more interview coaching. I haven't had a session since the last one that I had, but I did practice a lot and I felt okay, I know what to say, but then maybe in the interview I didn't go as in depth as I needed, or maybe I didn't answer the questions exactly the right way, but I don't know. Fingers crossed. Hopefully another job will come if it's not this one, right? So anyways, now it's time for me to focus on next week's launch, which is the Killer Kitties. You guys saw the little holographic vinyls already, and I'm gonna make a sticker sheet, a deco sheet to go with it. And Becky also made some washi and decorative boxes, so we'll do a functional sheet, I guess, and then the deco sheet, and then also I'll sell it as a bundle or a kit and get that going so I can start taking listing photos and Instagram content. And I'm just thinking about the interview and what I could have done better, and I'm honestly not sure, so Sometimes you just never know. I made good progress on the sticker sheets. So this is the deco sheet, and this is the functional sheet with boxes, and this is our first time doing washi, and I wanted it to be the whole page, like whole length, because that's how other sticker shops have it. So I have it going off the edge, so I have to see if it'll cut like properly, so we'll see. And I also had to rearrange some of the text so it would fit, but I think it looks cute, something different. So now I just have to get them uploaded into Cricut and start cutting. They came out so cute. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if they cut okay. All right, that looks good. All right. I make sure to pull it from multiple angles so that way, because the first time I made them, not these ones, just made stickers in general, it was getting stuck. So I think I finally figured it out. So I have to do a QA and make sure that it can peel from all angles. All right, yay, these look cute. Killer kitty. So this is the deco sheet, and then I'll work on the functional sheet now. I tried to cut more labels for the packaging, and I thought it'd be fun to have like this logo spelled out, but I forgot to add the like bleed or whatever around it, and it cut each thing out individually. Look at how cute she is. But look at, yeah, like there's a little midnight, oops, there's a little midnight, and yeah, look at J. Whoopsies. Happy Monday. It is the day before the launch. I don't know what's going on with my hair. Sorry. So this weekend I worked on some photos, taking some photos for the listings and to use on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. So we got some samples made, and I just have to edit those photos and videos and see how to add them to Etsy. Right now I'm working on the like mock-up listings. Let me show you. So Becky had created this like mock-up on Photoshop since I have an issue of doing product photos. And then it looks cohesive too. So we got this one, and then the functional, and then I made this banner for fun. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I like how clean it looks right now with the white. Hold on, let's see. Uh-oh. Yeah, like I like how clean that looks with the white, but I do think it'll be fun to like have this maybe for like Summerween or through October, just to spice it up a little bit. So that's what I'm doing today. And then I'm going to make the listings and then make them live tonight, but I will start working on them because it's more than I've done in a day before. I typically have only made like one a day and I still have to edit the photos and everything. And then tomorrow is the launch day. Very exciting. Our first ever launch. I am nervous, but I'm also excited because I do think the products are really cute. Even if people don't like, if it doesn't gain traction right now, I think for Halloween it definitely will. And that's like July, August, September, October, 4 months from now. So there's still time to really get that going. And I mean, I think horror and Halloween is kind of like an all year round thing right now. So it would be super exciting if the vinyl sold out and we had to do a reorder. This morning I looked up some washi manufacturers in the US. I only found one. If you buy like 500 or more, it's reasonable, but if you buy less than that, I don't know, but maybe we'll do a test and see how that does. I mean, after we see how the vinyls do. Because I think washi would be super cute to add to the shop. I still want to do Post-its also, but Post-its have been really expensive. I haven't found somebody who can do it in like a way where we wouldn't have to charge like $7 for a pad. If you guys know anything, if you guys know any manufacturers, let me know in the comments. I finished the listings. Yay, I have 5. So technically the launch doesn't start until tomorrow. So I said on Instagram, my first like planned launch, but I'm gonna make them active tonight so I can just make sure that everything runs smoothly. And I mean, the only people who follow me on Instagram are my friends, really, so they'll be first to know. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this does. Okay, so this is what the Killer Kitties collection will look like. So we have single die cuts and then a combo, and then the individual sticker sheets. I was gonna make a combo for these two, but then I did it for the other sheets right here, and it hasn't gotten like any traction. 2 visits, and that's probably both me, to be honest. So I don't know about that one. And then I was gonna do a bundle. Oh, I did do a bundle here. I was gonna keep them all in one, which is what I did before, like in this one. But I wanted to test and see if this would get more response, like if people wanted just one sticker. I don't know. It's all a test and learn game right now for me as I figure out Etsy. I think I will update the banner. Today is launch day. My first ever collection on Etsy that I actually managed to put together. So I did the listings last night. So right now I'm just going to like publish them and post a social media thing, I guess. I don't have very many followers that are not my friends. I'm just excited that I got everything together. Hi, midnight. In time for the launch. Good morning. It is, well, I guess it's good afternoon. It's the day after the launch, and I came to 85 degrees because I was sad that we haven't made any orders, which is fine. That's not that sad. Etsy stats are like kind of delayed. I kept checking yesterday and it wasn't really showing anything. It would say like based off of 6 hours ago, but this morning it looks like we had some visits yesterday. Some people liked the product, so that's good, a good start. But I came to 85 degrees because I was sad because I got yet another rejection email for a job I applied to and interviewed for last week, and I tried really hard to do well. I think I know where I messed up, but yeah, it's still pretty defeating to have that and then just feel like there's no traction with other things that I'm working on. So I think I just have to work on interviewing because I don't know. But yeah, it just seems like every 6 to 8 weeks I get like 2 opportunities in that month, and I feel like something's gonna land. I'll have something and then I don't get either of them, and it's very frustrating. I'm very defeated right now. So I thought a little 85 degrees would cheer me up. I don't want to be all like doom and gloom and sad in the studio vlogs, but I do want to be honest and vulnerable with what is going on and real life expectations if you're starting a shop, and just to keep updated on the job search because that's a big part of my life. I wanted to share the shop planner I got. This is a happy size. So this is a mini size happy planner, and I changed the discs out. They came with these like itty bitty discs, and my planners get a little chunky, so I switched it to this. Also, I don't like baby blue, and this like marbly tie-dye was on sale, so I thought it matched. So I set this up. I filmed a little video in case you're interested, but I'm excited to use this to like plan out the launches. Like in July, for the 70th of Disneyland, which I think is the 17th or the 18th. This week we'll probably do like a Disney themed launch, and then August or September we'll do like the Halloween. November there'll be something, and then maybe a sale in there somewhere. So I'm excited to have this as like the shop specific planner in addition to the other planners that I use. This under it is my scrapbook, or my memory planner, whatever the term is nowadays. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching and joining along and watching the first launch of the shop. No sales yet, but fingers crossed and some good vibes my way. I will start planning the Disneyland launch. I'm gonna do a couple like quote stickers, some like photo sticker kits maybe. I have to figure out how to do that and launch that in July. So that is what is coming up next. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know actually in the comments what you want to see in the studio vlogs, because I'm not really sure like what to include in these now, especially since it's not like I have a ton of orders to pack or anything like that. So let me know if there's anything specifically you'd like to see or you'd like to know, and I will try to incorporate that. Okay, thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.